Hello, how is everyone today? Hope everyone is doing good. Today is Tuesday, February 18th, so it is time for another weekly Transit Tuesday yoga session. So let's come down to our mats and let's get started. Yes. Coming down to your mat. Just taking a few moments here, just taking time to center and ground yourself. So if you have a yoga block handy, I want you to go and grab it. Or if you don't have a yoga block, I want you to grab anything that you can sit on, like a pillow or cushion, and just take that and place it right under your tailbone. So today we're going to start off by just coming to our grounding and focal place and just sitting for a moment, just closing our eyes. And just bringing your awareness to your breath and to how you're feeling right now. Just noticing the breath. Beautiful. And from here, bring your left hand to your heart and bring your right hand to your belly. Just continue with the sensation of your breath. Keep breathing. Feeling the belly and chest open up, expand on your inhale. And then the exhale, bringing the belly in towards the spine. Nice. And let's bring our hands back to our lap. Just try to find your center point of focus. Nice. And then bring the hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. We'll take another deep breath in. Exhale. And finally, one last deep breath in. Let it out. Now we'll inhale for Om. You're welcome to join me or just listen. Rub your hands together. And then place your warmed up hands right over your eyes, over your face. Just letting all that heat energy absorb into your glasses. You can move them up away. Just taking the time, just waking yourself up. Nice. And then blink your eyes open. Nice. So let's start out. Swing our arms up, up, up into the air. Nice. And from here, feel your tailbone rooting down. Feel your spine lengthening as you reach your fingertips up, up, up towards the sky. And exhale, sweep it back around. Nice. Inhale, sweep your arms up, up, up towards the sky. Feel your spine lengthen. You feel that extension. Feel the extension up through the rib cage, up through the spine, all the way from the tailbone to the fingertips. Grow an inch taller. And exhale, bring the arms down by the side. We'll do that one more time. So inhale, let's close the eyes while we do it. So inhale, bringing the arms up. Reaching up, stretching, rooting down the tailbone, stretching the fingers as tall as you can. Grow, 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 grow. Exhale, bring it down. Let's bring our hands to our lap. And then from here, as we inhale, let's shine that chest forward. And then exhale, straighten the arms. Bring the belly in and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale forward. And then exhale, tucking around. And do this at your own pace for a few breaths. Just coming forward with the heart open, chest expanded out on the in breath. And then exhale, bringing that belly towards the spine and the chin towards the chest. Beautiful. Just keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. These nice, gentle movements for waking up your spine are good in the morning or any time of day. It's beautiful. Let's come back to center. So interlock, lace our fingers together, and then press your hands straight out in front of you like this. So as you press your hands forward, you're bringing your chin to your chest. And then as you exhale, bring it in. Inhale. And then exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Nice. And then bring the hands down to the sides. Beautiful. Let's move this block out of our way. Set it off to the side, somewhere where you can grab or reach it later if you need it. And let's come to sit down with our legs straight out in front of us. Nice. So bring your hands to your side for some support. And then as you inhale, point the toes forward. And then as you exhale, flex the toes back. So that's going to be inhale, point. And exhale, flex. Keep going, inhale, point. And exhale, flex. One more time, inhale for your pointed toes, and then exhale, flex. Nice. So from here, we're going to continue with a similar motion, but this time we're going to bring our feet around in a clockwise direction. So we're going to inhale, point, and roll the feet around from the ankles. See that? So both feet, they're both rotating in the same direction. You might feel a little popping or cracking coming from your ankle joints. It's perfectly fine. One more round. And back to center. And let's go in the other direction now, right? So we're going to go in a counterclockwise direction with our feet. Keep going. You can close your eyes if you'd like here. Nice. And back to center. Perfect. From here, let's bring our left hand to the knee and our right hand to the foot. So left hand comes to your left knee, right hand comes to your left foot. And you just begin to just gently cradle that leg back and forth. So you might be here. And then we're going to use that knee and foot as a crank. We're going to rotate our leg from the hip joint. First going in one direction. And then switching, let's go in the other direction. Nice. Shake that leg out and let's switch sides. So this time the right leg comes up, the right hand comes to the right knee, and the left hand comes to the right foot. So we're rotating the leg from the hip joint. So that's where the motion is coming from, but we're using the foot and the knee as leverage for the movement. So right now we're doing an outer rotation. And then we'll come back, and then we'll do an inner rotation. And then let's shake that out. Beautiful. So from here, let's bring that left leg, that left foot, bring the left foot onto the outside of the right leg. And you can stay here if you like, or you can then take that right foot, so the straight foot, and then wrap it around and bring it, that right foot, towards the outside of your left hip area. And so then from here, what you would do is that you would take the right arm onto the outside of that left leg and then just twist here. Yes. Just opening upward the twist. And then come back to center. And let's switch sides. So bring both legs back out in front of you. And then this time we're going to bring the right foot over the left. And then we're going to bring the left foot around to the right. And then this time the left arm comes up and that left arm comes to the outside of that right knee. And we twist in the other direction. Just stay here for a few moments, just breathing into this twist. And back to center, so let's twist back to counter it. And bring the legs up in front of us. Let's cross the ankles and come up onto our hands and knees. Beautiful. So a lot of times, a lot of the yoga poses that we do can be a little stressful onto our wrist. So I'm going to show you first a couple of exercises that you can do to help strengthen your wrist and be able to have better support of your body when you're on your hands and knees, or when you're doing poses like downward facing dog that do tend to put a lot of force on the wrist for people that may not be accustomed to that. So let's start off onto our hands and knees in our tabletop position in a nice neutral spine. And then from here, turn your hands around so that your fingertips are facing towards you. Perfect. And then from here, just begin to sway a little front and back. Feeling the sensation in your wrist here. Not going to the point where it's extremely a lot of tension, but just gentle tension. Cool. And turn it back around. And then this time, take your hands and turn your hands so that the backs of your hands, the tops of your hands, are flat on the mat. And just do a similar movement. So you're sort of moving your body around to give your wrist a nice rotation. And let's bring it back. And from here, grab your hands together like this, like so. Right. And then just work the wrists out, rotating them in one direction together, and then rotating them in the opposite direction. Let's open up the hands, bring the thumb in towards the fingers, and then bring the fingers over the thumb. Bring the hand straight out in front of you, and then begin to rotate the wrist in one direction, and then the other direction. Reaching out in front of you, and then up overhead, and then exhale down the other side. Now let's go back onto our hands and knees. And then from here, We'll do a couple of cat-cows, so pressing into the hands, inhale, coming forward for your cow, and then exhale, arching, looking down between the hands for cat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, coming forward for cow. Then exhale, pressing, looking down for cat. Inhale. And then exhale. And then back to center. And from here, let's take that right leg back. And I'm pressing into that heel. Feeling a nice stretch in the calf here. And I'll bring it back to center and we'll switch to our left. So left heel back, stretching back into that calf for a few moments here. And then back to center. Again, on the right side, pressing into that right calf. Back to center. Let's switch to the left now. Back to center. I think I might be talking too much. Let's swing up, looking up. And then exhale, let's swing back down. Inhale, swing up, pelvis forward, look up. And exhale, swing back down. 1 more time, swing it up. And then exhale, bring the hands down. And let's find our way onto our back. Let's come and lay flat down on our back. Bringing the left foot over the right knee. And hugging that right leg in towards the chest. The left hand comes in between the triangle space of your legs. And the right hand comes onto the outside of the right foot. Hug it in. Just breathing here for a few moments. Nice, now let's switch sides. This time the right foot comes over the left knee. And then you hug that left leg in. Left hand on the outside of the left leg. And then right hand between the 2 legs on the inside. Just breathe here for a few moments. And then release it. Let's bring our arms out to the side. So bring your arms straight out to the side like the letter T. And then bring your hips over to the left and drop your knees towards the right. Nice, let's switch sides. Bring yourself back to center. Drop your hips over to the right and knees towards the left. And then from here back to center. Give yourself a nice big hug to thank yourself for practicing and moving today. Nice big hug, squeeze it in really, really tight. Stretch it off and then release. Okay, we're done for today. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back next week. And then I'm going to turn you off. Bada bing.